going on? There's no okay, yeah, that's fine. Hi, are we live? I have no idea. Just trying to find out now.
Where would it show? Oh.
Well, this is us right now.
Okay.
But
so
I don't think
it says stream and it says live in the corner.
Hi, anybody out there? Can
this
you
is
see
the
us?
Live area?
This is the live area.
Your viewers will see exactly what is displayed here. So maybe they will.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
is there anybody
friends
out there?
Come say hi to us.
Is there any fans here after the radio show?
That's what we should have told them to do after the show.
We just thought of it now.
Yeah, well, this is all very last second. That's what we do. I think that's what that button is too. Live.
Is it showing?
RATG live radio stream.
Oh, okay.
Is this us right now?
I don't know. We gotta watch the ad first.
Now we're watching to see if we're here.
If we're just making sure.
And just so you know, YouTube. Hey, look.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I hope everybody's watching us.
That's super creepy. Oh, it's starting from the beginning.
Yep. Is this us right now? There's 2-second delay though.
Okay.
Now we're watching to see.
Well, there.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hi. And just so you know, YouTube. Hey, look.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I hope everybody's. Well, all right. That's enough of that then. Good to hear that our voices are coming through here. So, Danielle Roy.
Hi, Wonder Librarian is in the studio today. What's up?
Avec moi, Brian Fleming, RATG Radio. Woo. I wasn't showing off my boobs, just my yes, Nick Fury.
RATG Radio Show.
that's how we do, y'all.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's try to invite some people out to watch this. So
I got some Facebook comments maybe there.
Do our Facebookers know? I don't think they know yet, but we're trying to get you guys all to know. Oh, geez. And there's comments to be read.
Okay,
but
what
nothing for us.
No, okay.
Nothing for us here.
Gotcha.
It's old news, Daryl Moore. You're commenting on old news, my friend. But I don't even know if anybody realizes that we're online right now. Usually, a few of you will get a notification saying, "Hey."
Yeah, the subscribers will?
Yeah, the subscribers are going to be like, yeah,
maybe
they're online.
You want to post a quick message on Facebook or something? And then do you want to finish off some of your stories?
Sure,
perhaps?
We could definitely do that. But why don't you tell them a story while I do that?
Why don't I tell them a story?
Yeah,
okay.
Because I think I have to share it from my phone while you do that.
Oh, no, okay. Well, this week I've been really obsessed with, because I love Star Wars. I think that was my favorite movie of the year of 2015. Nice. So I've been doing a lot of research besides Deadpool about, like, the big question of who's Rey's father.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah, so that's really what I've been diving into the last, 3 days.
So do you have any...
Well, there's a lot of weird theories out there.
What's yours?
Mine? I think, based on everything that I've read and looked into, they are saying that J.J. Abrams wanted to do sort of like a simplistic Star Wars, where it's just like, this is what the fans want, it's a Skywalker story, it's going to be Luke Skywalker. Like, they're making it very, very obvious, because it's like, okay, Rey's the one that goes to find him. Sorry if people haven't seen it yet, or... because I'm on my 4th time if I go see it again, so sorry. So that's the popular opinion, is that she's just flat out Luke Skywalker's daughter, and that she's going to be there to sort of balance out what Anakin Skywalker messed up in the beginning. And then Kylo, I also like the whole dynamic, like, Kylo's like, he thinks that Anakin, he's like, oh, I want to finish what my grandfather started, but he didn't even realize the whole thing about how he kind of turned light again at the very end. So I think it's going to be sort of like in 2019 when we get episode 9, they're going to face off, and it's going to be like Rey Skywalker against Kylo Solo, or Ben Solo, I guess. So I think that they're going to go Empire in the next one, and they're going to just... I think Kylo's going to tell her that it's Luke Skywalker as her dad.
Really?
But I've seen, like, also... So Han Solo, because they really started to tease that. It's like, oh, Han Solo's the father that you never had, and then he wants her to be in the ship, and then, but then there's the whole weird thing about that. Well, Leia kind of seemed to recognize her, but then neither of them really acknowledged her
Yeah,
in
it
that
was
way.
weird.
But there is evidence with that, and then also like I mean the whole lightsaber vision thing.
Yeah,
So there was lots of talk about that and what that could
but
possibly
what
mean.
about Maz, who didn't know
Oh,
who she was?
yeah,
Then she comes downstairs and she knows everything about her.
right,
You
yeah,
know, like a minute. What was this? A matter of half an hour later, where Ray has this vision downstairs.
yeah. So I don't know, but like she was saying that thing about seeing the same eyes in people. So then you kind of start thinking like she's seen Han Solo a lot. She's probably seen Luke Skywalker, knows
Mm,
of him somehow. So then you're like, okay, is there like a connection there? And then the other thing that I read was about Obi-Wan Kenobi, or like not the daughter because he's obviously a lot older, but like at
a
some point,
granddaughter or
because
something.
yeah, there's a lot
Mm,
missing in the Obi-Wan Kenobi story.
mm-hmm.
So they think maybe at some point he might have been a
Hooked up.
bad Jedi and had an affair or
But to be
something.
fair, is it being a bad Jedi when you
Mm,
think you're the last Jedi? You think you and Yoda are the only two that are left?
um,
There is no Jedi
well,
Order or
we'll say
Jedi Republic
no
back then, right?
because love is a good emotion, but you know, love leads to whatever attachment leads to
Yeah.
the dark side. Says Yoda, which I'm sure
Blah.
he's never had somebody, but and then they were saying like, oh well, her outfit kind of looks like Obi-Wan's, and then she's been alone in the desert, and she's got a British accent, so that's kind of the Obi-Wan Kenobi type of evidence there.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, the weird things that I've heard is that she's reincarnated Anakin Skywalker. I heard that one too.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I
I,
think that's creepy. Like, I think that that would be getting a little bit too weird, and I don't know. I don't think, or like that she's some kind of clone of Anakin Skywalker or Luke Skywalker, because of like the fact that his hand was missing. So then people were like,
mm,
oh, maybe they took his hand and made a new person.
I'm hoping,
Yeah.
and I don't know if this is too much to ask for, but is it too much to ask for that she's just someone completely new and no relation to anyone?
There's that, but then I was also thinking like, because then you'd have to have so many more Star Wars movies to explain that, because then it's like you're introducing a new family and stuff, and I don't know. I think that if you're just looking at it as a trilogy, they're probably going to go, this is like the new old trilogy, so not the prequels, but just the another
Right.
Skywalker story, making up for people not liking the prequels. So I don't know. I almost think that Luke Skywalker is going to end up being the dad.
Really?
But then I've also heard stuff about like the extended universe and saying that because like Poe Dameron's there,
Right.
so then they're saying like maybe she is the big twist is going to be that Poe Dameron's her brother and that she was
Yeah.
the daughter of rebel pilots, or
Which
something
could
like
actually that almost makes more sense.
that. Mm-hmm.
But the only thing, like, because not all Jedi's are Skywalkers,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
there's even if she's got Force powers, doesn't mean they have to be
Well,
Skywalker ones. But
the interesting evidence for that particular theory is that they were saying that when you see her in her little cavern or whatever she's in, she's playing with like this rebel pilot doll that she made, and they're saying that like perhaps that's an artifact that she had from as a reminder of her parents,
oh,
who she doesn't really remember, or maybe they gave it to her and then she just happened to have it when they left her on Jakku. And then she also has like a small tree, which they're saying that there's something about midichlorians and Jedi trees, and they were saying that perhaps her parents lived somewhere and they just happened to have this huge force tree in their like yard, and then that's where she got all of her force from. So
well,
that
let's
would
hope it's
be
stopping. I was hoping we're done with the midichlorians because that was all like the prequels.
right. Yeah. So I don't know, but like that was just another way that they thought of presenting it, and I think that that would kind of be interesting because then we'd have a whole new area to explore, like with the
Oh,
extended
for sure.
universe. But I don't know. I'm still thinking safe route. Probably.
Luke, yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
plus, like, the whole thing with her finding him on the island, and then I think it's also going to be like, if you're going to send anybody to find Luke and to convince him to come back, his daughter is probably his only living relative. And they
Yeah.
were also pointing out the fact that he seemed to be looking at something, and people were speculating it was a gravestone. They think of maybe of his wife or somebody
Her mother.
significant. Yeah. And then that would be why Maz said, or like Ray thinks that no one's coming back for her because like her mother
mom's
probably
dead.
left
Yeah,
her there
what's gonna
or
happen?
something like that. So anyway,
What do you guys think?
That's my Star Wars.
What
rant.
do you fans think? We will ask you. Let's get some comments up here, folks. Come on. Give some talks here. I know some of you are watching this online because you've told us. Oh. we've got old comments up here from our last video, but
Oh, okay.
well, we're hoping to get some new ones there from you folks. Let's find out what.
Oh, there's a comment
There's
there.
our Johnny Knapp. Hello.
Oh, hi.
You are everybody. Yes, we know that, Johnny. You and Steve
You-
McGinnis.
You are a frequent poster.
Yes. A
See your name everywhere.
frequent or freaky?
Frequent.
Johnny, I think you'll be happy with either or. So, Johnny has a lot of ideas on who it could be as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his lineage. Excuse me, which is great for television. I know. No, I forget who's
what's your guess about
my
that
guess.
part? Yeah.
Well, I really
or what
do.
you would want.
I like I honestly like the Ben Kenobi theory that
Okay.
it's like her grandfather,
Mhm.
or even if not, we don't know if Ben Kenobi is an only child. What if Ben has a brother or a sister or something like this, and this is just someone from his lineage? What if it's like a great niece or a great,
Yeah.
you know, like
That could be true.
great granddaughter? But yeah, that would say that he had
Mhm.
other kids, but still.
Well, they brought up someone in the extended universe that supposedly, and I think, is there gonna be? Because I know there's gonna be like the Han Solo prequels, and then there's gonna be the Boba Fett's. Is there an Obi-Wan too, or no?
Well, there's talks of Ewan McGregor being in for episode 9.
Okay.
Oh, excuse us.
It's a phone a friend.
Phone a friend. Hello. Hello. Sorry, wrong number.
Boats.
No hable español.
Ah.
Sorry. De nada. Spanish speaking someone calling the wrong number,
That was
obviously.
interesting.
It was scary. I don't know if we've frozen live there, but on the other YouTube we're good, so.
Okay.
Hi, folks. So if you are watching us live online on YouTube, give us a little mention in the comments there. Give us a like. We've got 3 likes right now from 2 people watching. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. Cool.
Wow.
Are the 2 people us?
No, the 2 people I do believe are Johnny Knapp and Steve McGinnis, and he says you're way prettier than I am.
Thank you.
Why did you hang up on me? Oh, that was you, Johnny. Calling.
I am a girl. Oh, no way.
No, it wasn't Johnny.
Okay. Oh, he saw the phone call.
And I'm very pretty.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. We can also talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, too.
Yeah, what do you...
Because that's just my obsession lately, but, you know, I'm a super Star Wars fan, and it's just been my thing, so.
And super Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other deep obsessions or fandoms?
Those are my big favorites. I also do really like Ninja Turtles, as you probably heard me talk about on the show, but only the original one, really. And I do love Ghostbusters. Oh, that reminds me, tomorrow's the end of the world.
Yes, Valentine's Day, 2016,
right.
Ghostbusters 2.
Bummer. So will the world end tomorrow?
At least I got to watch Deadpool before the world ended.
Yeah.
Chimmy freaking Chongas.
And he did pretty good considering the world's ending tomorrow, too.
Deadpool. And you're down. So we're down. I don't know why you're saying we're down, though, because we're definitely up on our other ones. So you just might have to refresh the page. But,
okay. Yeah, we look pretty normal.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I do love Ghostbusters as well. Very much so. So like I mentioned about the end of the world tomorrow. And then when I go to New York in a couple weeks, I kind of want to stop by the Ghostbusters movie locations if possible.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Get some video.
Well, because I work at a library, so they filmed a lot in New York Public Library. So I want to go there. And then I've seen the Firehouse before, but I might do a little rounds. Actually, I've been doing a lot more of that on my YouTube channel, is movie location tours.
I just want to say I'm still a little upset to find out that you're the only librarian that doesn't read books.
Oh, well, I know a lot of people think that, but there's more to libraries than just that now. We had to change because, like, Google knows stuff, so we're trying to stay
Google
relevant.
knows stuff.
So the libraries...
There's Amazon.
I know. They're teaching. They're doing community programs. We're trying. They've been around since the 1600s, so we got to change with the times. That's all. They're renting out DVDs, audiobooks, ebooks.
Well, they've done that for a while, though, eh?
Yeah.
The movies and stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to ramp it up because where's Blockbuster? Gone. And then there's Netflix, but what about people that don't have it? Right?
Who doesn't have Netflix nowadays?
And everything's free. Why don't people want free things from the public library?
This is true.
Toddlers and story time.
You have to pay for your library card, and that's what, a whole $5?
Do you? I didn't know.
I don't work there.
I don't work at a public one. I work for the school board, but.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm sorry if you have to pay, but it's worth it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Hmm.
Get your library on.
So there's that. What else am I excited about? I'm excited about Suicide Squad a lot.
Oh, me too.
So
Me
much
too.
so that I did a movie location tour there. And
Yeah?
the Young and Dundas area in Toronto.
Nice.
I wish I would have been there for when they were actually filming it. Because
I
they
was
had the
actually
Joker's
there.
car. Oh, you were there?
I was actually there,
Lucky
but I
you.
wasn't on set because everyone, or as I've told you before,
Mhm.
my real life job is I work construction and
Oh,
I
so
set
you
up the
just
highway
saw it a
closures.
little bit? Okay.
Well, we closed the highway for them so they can do that
Oh,
that
nice.
scene and stuff in town. They
Mhm.
were filming just below the highway, so.
Did you get to see anyone?
No.
No?
We were so far away from the set, and
Oh.
the sad thing was, I found out later one of my coworkers,
Mhm.
him and his partner, the day they were covering,
Yeah.
they got invited down, and they went down and they ate in catering services, craft services and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Which I was in acting when I was younger, and I did a few movies like extra stuff. And
You did? I didn't
oh,
know that.
oh yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm finding out
Um,
more things with my friend Ryan here
and I
today.
did when you get on a set as extras, the food that they prepare at some of these places just out of this world. Like I mean, I did a CBC movie called Dangerous Offenders,
Oh,
and I'm telling you, the spread they had there, they had shrimp, they had
sweet.
like roasted chicken, they had lobster. I mean, everything you can imagine. My friend used to come with me to all my shoots and
Real A-list.
auditions, and he sat in there and ate. You know.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Cool.
it was a
Are you
great
on
time.
IMDb then?
No,
Not
no.
officially?
I haven't. I
Okay.
actually gave up acting professionally when I was, well, when my daughter was born, just not too long after her. She was
Okay.
about 1 year old.
What's the biggest thing you've been in?
Kids in the Hall, brain candy.
Oh, no way.
You do not see
Okay.
me at all in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that get cut. They cut my part. I'm probably on the editing room floor somewhere.
Okay.
But the parade scene, there was a big parade scene at the end.
All
I was
right.
in the parade.
Okay. Nice.
Sorry, I was in member outside waving,
Yeah.
wearing my Minnesota
Cool.
Vikings jersey.
Making your big film debut.
I
Or
tried.
TV
I
debut.
tried.
I was
Um,
actually almost. I was going to McMaster like a few years back, and I used to always take the bus in downtown Hamilton, which they always film stuff there.
Yeah.
And this one day, I got off the bus, and then somebody was just running through the streets, going, "We need extras. Can anybody stay?"
Yeah.
And it was for Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I was just like, "Oh, sorry, I got homework. I'm gonna go." But looking back, I'm like, why didn't I do that? Because I could have
You
been
know,
in the Incredible Hulk with
I
Edward
quit.
Norton.
The day I quit acting professionally was I was stuck. I got stuck doing extras with if you get with a certain agency,
Yeah.
you just get typecast. Like I don't know if you ever seen that
Oh.
movie Extra or the TV show Extras from Britain with Ricky Gervais
No.
before he came over.
No.
Great show. The same deal. You get typecast and you just always go on extra.
Mhm.
Well, my agent said, "Oh, hey, this week we got you in a good show. You're gonna be
Okay.
seen more. Don't worry. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Go down to the Cops Coliseum.
Oh, okay.
Jean-Claude Van Damme movie's being filmed. You're gonna be in that.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Driving down there, I'm like, all right, great. Get about 5 minutes away from the arena, and I hear on the radio, anyone who would like to be in the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, come on down to Cops Coliseum. We're looking for
Oh.
about 2,000 people.
So they're doing a general call. Hey, that's
I
fun.
walked inside.
Did you have to get chosen, or is it like
No.
you get to
They
be in it?
they
Oh, there
picked
you go.
anybody off the street.
Okay, maybe that was when I got called for. I don't know.
And then those of us that were actually there for that we had been booked there. We had a separate section we had to go to, but it was all just the same thing as everybody else. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. There's no more. At least with her, I'm
Oh.
done. And I'm like, I'll start up again when my kids are old, when my daughter's older, and
Yeah, well, I know with all that stuff, you also have to be really available. Like, they're just because they are going to
yeah.
call you anytime
Yeah.
and for as long as possible. So, me having a real job
Well,
will get in the way of
kids
any
lo-
of that stuff.
Kids in the Hall brain candy.
Mhm.
We showed up on set. I think we had to be on set for 6:30 in the morning, and we
Okay.
didn't finish filming till 2:30 that night.
Mm.
Yeah,
A.M.?
2:30 a.m.
Oh,
yeah.
my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did not feed us well. They did not.
Oh, okay.
Kids in the Hall brain candy
Mm.
was peanut butter and jam sandwiches and one of those McDonald's orange
Oh,
containers.
I like those, though.
Yeah. I did too when I was
That's
8.
delicious. That's good stuff.
Yeah, so
for
it
kids.
was all right. It was what it was.
Well, I know I was Big Brother Canada. I went to the tapings of it, and it's like literally you get in there, and it's only an hour show, and then you're sitting there for like 5 hours, and like you can't go to the bathroom, you can't eat, you can't drink, you
Really?
can't do anything, and they're just like, okay, applause, everyone, and you have to just like keep putting it on, and me and my friend like ended up having to leave because they only got through like a half hour of show in 5 hours
Oh wow.
after we finished work. So we were in Mississauga, and it's like, okay, we're done with this filming. But you get to see yourself when the show comes on as the live audience, so that's
Oh,
kind
that's
of
all
fun.
right. Yeah.
So I was on TV for that.
Nice.
It
I think
was,
the only time you ever see me in anything that I did was that movie that I said for CBC, Dangerous Offenders, about the very first female dangerous offender in Canada.
oh, okay.
I actually got to play the bailiff.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, they panned the
So you had
room
a
and it
line?
went right past. Oh, no, I had no lines.
Oh,
but
but
I
you're
was
there.
standing there and they panned right past me. And then the movie actually came on
Yeah.
when I was living in Hamilton at the time. And I was in the bathtub. And I was living with my girlfriend at the time. And the movie had come on. She's like, oh my God, you're on TV. And I'm like, oh my God. I run out of the bathroom,
Oh.
like falling all over the place because I'm soaking wet, naked. And I fall out there. And of course,
That's pretty exciting for you.
I missed it because it was like a second
Oh,
log.
okay.
So
And back then you didn't have PVR, I guess.
no PVR,
So,
no VCR
no
even
VCR.
there. So yeah.
Betamax only.
No, I mean we didn't
Eight
own a
track.
VCR.
Oh, okay,
That's all.
gotcha. Oh, too
There
bad.
was such thing as I'm not that old.
Yeah, maybe you can still find it somewhere on YouTube.
Look, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know about that
I'll find
scene.
that screen cap. I'm a good researcher.
So that would be me. Yeah, that was my big moment of glory. Johnny Knapp, he's worked in the film business as well. I
Oh,
know that
really?
because we talk. He says Chow Yun Fat made the whole crew scrambled eggs when he worked on Bulletproof Monk.
Oh, that's sweet.
And
yeah, I
that-
read that was one of the ones that was filmed in Hamilton.
And that's the reason why he doesn't want my choice for Guy Gardner as Green Lantern
Yeah.
is Stifler.
Oh, okay.
Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
Because Guy Gardner's such a jerk and he's
He
arrogant.
would be good, yeah, because
He's a bully.
He only plays that one role, really.
Exactly.
Stifler. So, or like some goofy, dumb idiot.
But Johnny said he's really short.
Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm all right with that because he's jacked. Like when he was in the Rundown with The Rock and
he doesn't look short to me.
No, yeah, but it's TV, right?
Oh yeah.
Tom Cruise doesn't look short. He's like 5 foot.
Mm-hmm. They always put much shorter people. Yeah, I know.
Or they'll film on an angle.
He's a tiny guy.
Yeah, but we won't do too much about that or say too much about that just in case.
Yeah, I just remembered one more thing. My friend was actually in Degrassi.
Oh, nice.
Like back when, but
With Joey Jeremiah?
She was.
Or with Drake?
She was in the original, like the good kind. Because I worked with her, and she was just like, oh yeah, this one time I was on Degrassi. Because I guess her sister used to take the set photos, and then she'd like be in crowd scenes or just random.
That's all right.
So yeah, so I went through this thing, and I like went on all the old episodes, and I was like, what do you think happened in the episode, and like all this stuff, and she would give me kind of an idea, and I actually found her and all of it.
Nice.
So there was like one part where she was an ice cream vendor, and like Spike.
Yeah.
Like the girl with the crazy hair. So Spike and her boyfriend go up to her, and I'm like, oh my God, Wendy, it's you. And then she has a line like something about they're in a busy restaurant, and she's like, can I get more coffee? Like she's like some like aggravated customer.
That's all right.
Yeah, so I was like, that's totally cool that you used to be in Degrassi.
Totally awesome.
And she has like all these set stories about like she just sometimes have to build something to put on the set, and
Nice.
I don't know, fun times.
That's pretty
Hamilton's
awesome.
Good for all that stuff.
Wow. So, what are you guys thinking? We haven't seen you in a while. Oh, and I don't know if you guys are frozen there. We're frozen here. We're just going to refresh YouTube. I'd like to get some comments from you guys. I love the fact that we got 3 likes.
Oh, cool. There you go.
But if we can get some comments here, that'd be awesome. What do you guys want to talk about? We don't have that much time because we're going to have to take off pretty soon. Because
Is anyone excited about any movies coming up or any TV shows? Or...
Everyone's excited about Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. What did you think of the movie, anybody? I'm sure they're all going to say it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I really liked it. I can't wait for part 2, and I can't wait for other people to see it.
Because they're
so I
greenlit
could talk
for
about
part
it.
2 as well, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Are they planning on doing a trilogy or?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I would assume so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's so much I can't say because I don't want to spoil the movie because
right.
There's stuff alluded to because they do break the fourth wall so much.
Oh, okay.
He talks about the fact he's in a movie and what's going on. So
is there that? This won't be too spoilery, but is there that secret scene at the end?
Oh, you mean the end credit scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has an end credit
scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Stay to the very end.
All right.
I couldn't believe how many people left the theater.
Really?
During the credits, as soon as the credits started.
Was the theater packed too?
It really wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
But we went at the, what is that, the AVX or whatever they call it in the falls there. So.
Yeah, because I feel like Star Wars, it was like you couldn't even go at like 2:30 on a Wednesday.
And I went and had no problem getting seats. But I went
At
to
Star
that
Wars?
same AVX one where you pay for your seat
Oh,
ahead of
okay.
time.
Yeah, those are a
But
lot more.
I'd never been there before, like in one of those. And so I didn't know. So I chose, like, all the back was all taken, and all that was up was just the front section.
Yeah,
So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm the first one here. I better take front row right in the middle.
yeah.
Because figuring, whatever. I get there, and I'm like this entire movie trying to watch
Oh,
the
yeah, I
movie
know
because
that can be
it's
rough.
so
I
so
know.
hard to watch it. So
What's the difference between that and D-Box? Do you even know? Is
um,
that D-Box just the
letters.
sound?
No,
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea. I
Because
honestly
I
have no
thought there
idea.
was one with moving seats, but perhaps not.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew.
Maybe I made that up because I wish it was true, but I don't know how many
Wishful
movies
thinking, you never know, right?
require moving seats and how expensive that would be to keep up.
Hmm. Yeah. So wait, we look like we have one more comment. I'm gonna guess it's from Johnny Negan.
Oh, Walking Dead. Yes, tomorrow.
Is it back tomorrow?
Oh my God, yeah.
I hope I'm back from work by
All right,
then.
let's talk a little about that. Do you?
Oh, I watched.
Because you know what, we talked about the mid-season finale last time I was
Mhm.
here, and then I said that I just thought it was basically like zombies are coming. Oh no, let's put on the guts. Let's get out. And then I thought it was kind of anticlimactic, so that was my take on it. However,
But have you read the comic though?
no, I have not.
Because that's right out of the comic, and the next
Was
scene
it?
that happens
Okay.
in the comic.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't know if I want to tell you, but it looks like it's going to take place. It's going to do the exact same thing that happened in the comic, and there's a lot of death coming.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured, because you're gonna walk out and tell those zombies, and on a good day, that's a bad idea. With the zombie guts, you might be preventing a little bit happening, but there's like a whole line of them.
Yeah, well, you know what?
And somebody's got to have missed something. And yeah, that's another thing I've been obsessing about, actually, because I knew it was coming back. And no offense, I don't really care about Valentine's Day. I care about Walking Dead. Sorry.
Well, don't apologize to us. Apologize to your boyfriend.
Yeah, no, he doesn't either. We're like, probably see Deadpool or like, I don't know. He doesn't really watch
Probably
Walking
have a
Dead.
burger.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a bloodbath because you see that lineup of people, and obviously like there's the whole Sam, mom, and I think that honestly it's probably gonna be from Sam on. They're all gonna be gone because he's gonna have started it, and they're really sensitive to noise. And then there's also like a thing like because right in front of him is Carl, and he's got Judith under him, like under the thing, right? And I heard that the next big thing is like they're like, would they really take out a baby? Would Judith start crying and then somebody would eat Judith? And
in the commercial or in the comic books, he's not even in there.
No, okay.
So or Judith, yeah, she didn't survive that long.
But yeah, I know that I know Negan's coming, so they've started teasing like with those people that have been around, and I think the people that took Daryl's stuff were maybe part of Negan's group.
Yes, they were, because they even said that.
Yeah.
Your property belongs to Negan now.
Right.
So I'm showing Danielle the page from where it left off at season 6.
Yeah. There we go.
Where Rick and Carl saying, "I'm sorry." And that's his girlfriend. Don't leave us, because.
Okay, so bye, Alexandrians.
Yeah.
Peace out, because you guys are.
Well, because they're all covered in the zombie guts. It's the exactly where we left off, and Sam started crying out to Mom.
Right.
Zombies attack.
So we think.
And she's like, "Oh, help me!" And he's like, "I'm sorry." Chops off her hand.
Well.
And they leave them.
Yeah, Rick's got to do what he's got to do, I guess, to get
That's right.
Because I think the Alexandrians, like, they were sort of like, okay, well, they're here, and this is a new place, but I really don't think that they were meant to stick around. No. Because they seem to drop like flies.
What do you think of Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan?
I think he's well cast. I don't know much about Negan, but I think that that's what I've been reading is that people are saying that he's epic for that.
Yeah, he's pretty badass.
I've heard that Negan is like the governor times 100, like just that brutal.
Oh yeah.
So people are saying that even though Walking Dead, like, because I think the ratings are going down, but I think that they're saying that they're gonna ramp right up pretty soon because there's all the best content is coming.
Well, especially with Negan, because Negan is definitely, I think, the Walking Dead comic book reader's favorite character.
Oh, okay.
So anyone who's reading the comic, this isn't a big spoiler, but it's going to be spoiler to you. I'm sorry.
All right.
But he's still alive in the comic books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because are they still continuing on?
Oh yeah, it's still going on. It's a lot of big bloodbaths have just happened in the comic book as well recently. So
yeah, well, I'm reading stuff like they're teasing some main character deaths. Like they've been talking about Daryl for a while. They've been because there was the whole Glenn scare, but they've also been saying like Glenn is like nearing the end. But I hope not.
In the comic book, Negan's big reveal when you first see Negan, is him killing Glenn with a baseball bat. Glenn takes a baseball bat to the face.
Okay.
And
that'd be
it's
ironic.
Lucille.
Because the first time that we see Glenn, he's wearing like a baseball outfit, so it's almost like a foreshadowing, perhaps.
Well, batters up. Ratings are down. Kill them all. They will bust them up. Yeah, you're right,
that's
Johnny.
just what I've been reading is that it's been declining a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Walking Dead still has some staying power for sure.
Yeah.
And then also that scene. I think I read a lot about. There's like this one scene where they show Daryl and he's like passed out with a motorcycle, and then there's some like charred body, like it's like a charred zombie with like a motorcycle helmet.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost like he's exhausted. He's just like looking over, and they're like, is this like foreshadowing that, because they're like they concentrated a really long time on it, so it's like, is this saying that Daryl's almost finished too?
Well, the one thing that we notice, and Steve and I talk about quite a bit, is it seems that they'll take a death from the comic books and they'll take that really epic death and they'll switch that character. Like they'll have a different for example, in the TV show The Governor, at the prison chops off Herschel's head.
Right.
Well, in the comic book, that's Tyrese does that too.
Oh, okay.
So
and Tyrese went really differently.
Exactly. Tyrese is like such a badass in the comic books, and he was he was a pussy in the show.
Well, yeah, because he always got, it's like, Tyrese, here's the kids, and he's like, oh, fine, I've got Judith, I guess.
He was crying all the time. I'm sorry. We don't want to see a guy. Right. It's cool to show us a man cry once.
Right.
Show us you have emotion once. If you're crying every single time, though, we're losing respect for you.
Tyrese is just a big teddy bear, I guess. And, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. There's that whole thing, like, people will totally revolt, I think, if Daryl's ever gone. But and then there's also the part where I think a guy took his bow and arrow. Yeah. Or his crossbow.
And the guy who stole his crossbow in the comic books has a crossbow.
Right.
Like, that guy, like, when Daryl first came out and they saw him with that crossbow, everyone was thinking that he was... I forget, Dwight or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Dwight. Daryl's not even real, is he?
No,
like, he's not in the universe. Yeah.
Well, none of them are real.
Well, okay, yeah, I know, but like comic book canon, real though.
Yeah, no, he's not.
So I don't know. I could see that would be a big thing to do for sure.
Agreed.
Like blow him away, but.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
No spoilers yet anywhere. So. There's lots with the Glenn thing. Like, I don't know. There was tons of evidence when you saw...
And they, when they cast Jeffrey Dean Morgan, a picture leaked online, and it's a faraway shot.
Yeah.
And it's almost a silhouette shot, but you see someone tied up in a chair, and it looks like Negan with a baseball bat getting ready to whack him. So...
Oh, so maybe
it looks like they're going to do the Glenn scene, but like I said, they seem to change the characters around.
Just to keep it interesting for the
So it might not be Glenn. They'll do the same death, but maybe it's Carol. Maybe it's Daryl. You know, and I really hope it's not Carol, because Carol's my favorite.
You love Carol, yeah.
Carol's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's the leader of that team.
Yeah. Well, wasn't she supposed to die a lot earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Like in the comic books? Okay.
Yeah.
Or no?
I think she might be still alive. We'd have to ask Steve or Johnny Knapp, because they still read it a lot, and I'm really, really far behind. So.
Gotcha.
But yes, I know Andrea lasted a lot longer in the comics than she did on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
She was all right.
Yeah, I didn't mind Andrea.
There were some people that I was like, oh, well, they're gone. That's fine. But there's certain people you get attached to.
Covering it, so nobody knows who this is from.
Right.
We don't want you to... We're not supporting any other businesses like Rim Mortons.
I actually won something today on that. It's my first time winning.
Nice.
In a while.
'Tis the season for Roll Up the Rim.
Yeah, whoever that might be from.
Oh, exactly. Norman Reedus, Guy Gardner. No.
What does that mean?
He wants Norman Reedus to play Guy Gardner.
Who's Guy Gardner?
The one the Green Lantern we were just talking about, the bully one. The ginger.
Okay.
He's a ginger too. Come on. No. And Norman Reedus is too dirty. I'm sorry. I've never seen Norman Reedus in any movie where he doesn't look exactly the same.
Right.
Blade 2, Boondock Saints, everything. He's
Someone I know that
scraggly.
met him said that he stank.
Oh,
Like
I
he
don't
actually
doubt it.
smelled like squirrel guts, and they said that he was just like, "Hey, what's up?" Like as if he was
Method
drunk.
actor.
And there was like someone that like he had some like weird girl with him, and she looked kind of the same. Like it was kind of like, what are those people like? Rob Zombie's. What was that movie that he did?
The House of the
Yeah,
Thousand
and like there's
Corpses.
just like the
Or
super
the
dirty
wax.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
The
like
House of
those kind
Wax.
of people. Yes.
Yeah. So it was like Paris Hilton. Yeah.
Oh God, she's in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like
She
in her.
melted. That was cool. It's the best part of that movie. They killed off Paris.
Oh yeah,
Paris was burning.
her short-lived acting career.
Exactly.
I used to watch The Simple Life. Back in the day.
That's all right. My daughter watches the Kardashians.
Oh, I
She's
watched
a
that when.
diehard
That's a
Kardashian
good thing.
fan.
Like,
No.
because no matter, well, if you're in a hotel and there's nothing else on, it's always on.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. I just watch it to see how big of a loser Scott can be most of the time.
Oh, see, and I
And
watch
he
it.
never
I'm the
disappoints.
complete opposite. I watch it. And I'm thinking how much of a loser Kim
Oh
is,
yeah,
and well, the mom, the majority of them are just.
I don't mind Chloe for some reason. She's the only one that I find anything even remotely redeeming about. And every
I
once
don't
in a while,
mind what's
Courtney.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one I don't mind.
Except she talks.
She's mean.
Well, she'll be like, Kim was like on her phone during our lunch, and it was driving me crazy. And it's like I fall asleep just like listening to her because she takes so long to get a point out, and they all sound like idiots.
And she's one of those ones that just loves the sound of her own voice.
Yeah, no offense if Kardashians are watching. I'm sure they're not.
I've read a few of the books and read 2 comics. Not a fan of the artwork. No, I'm not a huge fan of the artwork either, Johnny. I don't like the black and white aspect of it.
Book? Oh.
Yeah. Some of the artwork's all right, but I just don't like the black and white. I like my color, you know.
Yeah. What comics do you read?
What comics do I read? Oh, jeez.
Lots.
Yeah, right now I'm reading. It's so hard because we just had Comic Book Day a few days ago. So I'm reading the all new Wolverine, which is X-23 took over.
Yeah, you love him.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so X-23, his clone, is taken over.
Dead too.
No, I mean Wolverine's dead. He got covered in adamantium, like liquid adamantium, and it solidified on top of him. Yeah,
I heard in comics they die and they come back
all the time.
Yeah.
The only people that haven't come back is Uncle Ben and Gwen Stacy, and Gwen Stacy's come back but from a parallel universe. So.
Oh, interesting. I guess in comics anything can happen.
And everything does.
I don't even know where to start. Like I want to start, but I don't even know where to.
It depends on what you like, though. Like for me, artwork's a really big part of it. Like I really like realistic art, though. So like our buddy Steve McGinnis, you know Steve from the Comic Cons, does all the horror stuff.
I think I might.
Yeah, he does the promotional posters for Hamilton Comic Con, Niagara Falls Comic Con, Horror Fest coming up. I like that type of realism, like an Alex Ross, like our buddy Jerome K. Moore. That's the type of art that I like, and then I like a really strong story.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I like something with heart, though. Like I'm one of those people that I like the sappy moments. You know.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm a big Teen Titans fan. I'm not a big fan of the new 52 Teen Titans. Yes, I've read them all, but I'm not a big fan of them. But leading up to them, I've loved every Teen Titans iteration. Batman and Robin, the Eternal right now is great.
Okay.
It's just it's basically all the Robins, and they're finding out some of Batman's backstory.
Okay.
Some of the less than good things he's done in the past.
Oh.
So it's been a lot of that. It's really good. Geez, I read the Secret Six. I really like I like the Secret Six, the old one, a little bit better. I read Suicide Squad. I've been reading that forever.
Yeah.
I read so much.
What do you think about the casting of Suicide Squad? Do you think it's good, or do you have some reservation about it?
Okay, we talked earlier on the show today when we were talking about how keeping to the heart of things is important. Also making it more for the comic book fans and not for outside interests.
Yeah.
I hate the Will Smith casting.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Well, Deadshot's a white dude. He's a cowboy.
Okay.
He wears a cowboy hat. He's got the handlebar mustache.
See, I didn't know that, so I would have
just been like... for anyone who doesn't know, no problem. They'll love the movie, and I'm not saying it won't be a good movie because it looks really good.
Yeah.
As a comic book fan, though, it kills me to see. Oh, yeah, they took this guy and just totally... And it's not like like on the Deadpool movie with like Negasonic Teenage Warhead or Angel Dust, where these are bit supporting characters that have only been in a handful of comics ever.
It's like
This
main
is a guy
people.
that's been around like since the 60s or 70s. Deadshot, like he's an established villain. He's one of the original Suicide Squad members. So
Who would you have put?
I think Jared Leto will kill it as Joker, like
Oh, okay, yeah.
Johnny Knapp said. For Deadshot, Timothy Olyphant
Oh, okay.
from Justified was perfect.
I just saw him in The Office today. That was weird.
Never-
Randomly. He's
my
only in like one episode, and
My
I
son's
totally
a-
forgot about him. But
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, we were talking about that too, my son, because my son watches The Office, but we're both big fans of Archer.
Oh, okay.
And there's an episode of Archer where one of his old spy buddies comes back from the dead, pretending that he was dead, and reveals to Archer that he's really gay.
Oh.
But just for Archer, he's not gay. He's only gay for one man.
Oh, okay.
And it was Timothy Olyphant.
Gay.
And, yeah. And my son was like, "No way, the guy from Die Hard 4?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm
He's
sorry."
in Die Hard 4?
Yeah, he's the main villain in Die Hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see
And
that
it was
one.
great on Justified as well. So
Okay. Interesting.
I would like to see him there.
Yeah, I thought
Who
Jared
else?
Leto was good. Oh, Margot Robbie, because they really only focused on the 3. I feel.
I don't think I'm gonna like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. The more and more I see of her,
Yeah.
and the more and more I see of her movies, I don't think she can act. I really don't.
I think that's part of the problem, because I think that I did watch the trailer and I like the concept of Suicide Squad, but there's just to me something a little bit lacking about the characters. Besides Jared Leto. Yeah, I think that maybe because he is a solid actor. But yeah, she's just because she has some pretty decent lines, I guess. But then I just don't buy her.
I find
that.
and I found her lines especially that line where she's talking to herself. Oh, the voices in the head told me to kill her. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
They didn't say that or whatever the line was.
Yeah, there's something about it that's
it's
just
forced.
a little annoying. Yeah.
It feels like I'm watching somebody act.
Mm-hmm.
And I should never feel like I'm watching somebody act.
Yeah, so
when they're acting, it should be
it's got to be
organic.
someone that's basically they're like that already, and they're just stepping into it maybe.
So who else we got? We have Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Who else would I like to see play that part? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I had a hard time with that too.
I honestly, she's probably a little old now. I wouldn't have mind seeing Tara Strong get a shot at it.
Oh yeah, because she does the voice, right?
Yeah, exactly. She's a bit older though, eh? But and I haven't really seen her do any acting since National Lampoon's Senior Trip, honestly.
Oh, okay.
So
so is there a lack of blonde actresses that have that sort of crazy factor?
I just don't know if there's anyone else who knows Harley Quinn as well as Tara Strong does, because Harley Quinn was originated on that Batman the Animated Series, so
okay.
She's been there from the birth to now, right? So I'm sure it'll be all right. Johnny Knapp says Killer Croc looks almost as bad as Chickless as the Thing did.
Oh yeah, because I heard that he doesn't even look anything like he's.
I don't mind how he looks, honestly.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't mind the look of.
And then isn't Enchantress in there too?
The Enchantress is in there, and
but she's more witchy.
Yeah, and she's like
But they don't
multiple
really,
personalities
They don't really
too.
focus on her at all.
Actually, I think there's going to be a huge focus on her in the movie.
Okay.
Honestly,
but just not in the trailers yet.
Exactly, because a lot of people don't know of her, like a lot of non-fans. And in the comic book, she wears like a witch's hat and stuff, So this is the crew here. We're looking at the photos just in
the
case.
Original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got Bronze Tiger on there, Captain Boomerang.
There's a guy that looks like a
Deadshot.
Oh, that's Deadshot. He
That's
looks
Deadshot
like
right there.
either Shredder and X-wing pilot. He looks like something
Let's
like
see
that.
if we get a close up. But yeah, so this is the actors we have. So we've got Michael Pena? No, I always forget this gentleman's name. The Indian actor. He's been in a lot of stuff though. He's playing Slipknot. That's an alright part. It's doesn't do all that much. Slipknot. The most I knew of Slipknot was from one of the best storylines I've ever read, DC's Identity Crisis.
All right.
And he's just got a bit part in there where Wonder Woman goes to interrogate him, and he's missing an arm at this point. I guess it was chopped off. So, but yeah, bad dude. But his thing is he strangles people with his ropes.
Oh, okay.
That's his thing.
Well, either way, I'm pretty excited about it. But
Oh yeah, we have Jai Courtney playing Captain Boomerang, He could do a good job. The only thing is, Jai Courtney's never been in anything that's been good,
Okay.
like that I've ever seen. They keep putting him in. I call him the anti-Rock. You
Oh.
put him in a big blockbuster movie, it's gonna fail.
Oh, okay.
Terminator Genesis, he played Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the last Die Hard movie, the one in
Oh.
Russia. He played Bruce Willis's son.
Okay.
Big
Oh, yeah.
flop, like the hugest flop of all the Die Hard movies.
I think I remember hearing an opinion like that
Oh,
people
yeah.
were saying like this is his probably last go of something
Because he does just kind of
he's
mess
just
up all the time.
not great.
We've got the Enchantress, which is I haven't seen the actress too often. I forget her name offhand. I know that she's Michelle Rodriguez's girlfriend though.
Oh, okay.
And she's a former supermodel.
Interesting.
So we'll see how she does. I haven't seen her act, so it's hard to say. Same with the girl playing Katana. Not sure who that actress is either. I do apologize, guys. She may be good, she may not be. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Weird seeing Katana, a superhero, as a part of the Suicide Squad, though. We don't know the full story there, but in the trailer, she's walking with them, and
Yeah.
she could be like Rick Flag, though, and just be like, the government liaison with them to keep them in line, because they all been fitted with the.
Oh, I didn't
They
know
they
that.
have bombs implanted in the base of their skull,
So they behave?
yeah,
Okay.
they don't
Interesting.
behave. Amanda Waller pushes the button. Then we got Margot Robbie, who we've already talked about. I don't know who would. You know who would? 10 years ago, who would have been a perfect Halle Berry? Halle Berry.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn would have been Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
She's
I
so
can see that.
lovely and she's
She's
so
got-
chipper and bubbly.
Yeah,
Like
she's got that
Harley
crazy part of her though that she could pull it off.
Exactly, like 51st Dates when she attacks Rob Schneider with the
Yeah.
bat.
Yeah, that's a good one actually.
Just came off the top of my head.
Yeah, maybe like a.
You need someone younger, but
Zoe Deschanel or something like someone that's just a little bit
Mhm.
kooky.
yeah,
If she had blonde hair,
which I'm sure they can do. They
Perhaps.
could always
because she's got that like
Dye it.
already like
Space
that.
Kid.
Yeah.
Johnny says I think Saoirse Ronan would be a good Harley Quinn. She was in Hannah and the Lovely Bones. Yeah, possibly. It's hard to say. It's all going to come down to the voice and
Yeah.
how much they can capture the actual spirit of.
Mm.
I know we keep saying that all day today, but
Right.
really, it all comes down to capturing the heart of the character. Like if you can do that, you're all right. Then that brings us to Deadshot, Will Smith.
You've already said Timothy
why did-
Olyphant for him.
Yeah, and when did Will Smith start getting bad and everything? Like he was great and everything, and then it seems like
Yeah.
every movie he got just became more and more boring and more
Well,
him looking like he's acting.
right. Well, I think that I want to throw in. Did you ever see After Earth?
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of it. Shut it off. It was just that bad.
Yeah.
With Jaden Smith.
Well, yeah, because I think that he was trying to generate like Jaden Smith's career. Someone trying to get in.
Oh no, it's the next show coming on. Come on in.
Oh.
Well, we will. We're just finishing. We're on live. I hope you don't mind. We're just talking. This is our next show coming up.
Shut her down.
No, well, we still got some people on there. We'll just finish this up. So this is Killer Croc, like they were talking about.
Okay.
I don't mind his look. I think he looks very reptilian. It's not a very good close up or anything of it, but I don't mind. I think he's
What
got
does he
this
do? Eat people?
basically.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he's half human, half crocodile.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, and you can have anybody play that.
Is that supposed to be
'cause under
Joker at the
max.
end?
No, that is
Okay.
El Diablo.
Oh, is he like a Deadpool?
No, he's like a shaman, magical, deals with the voodoo type arts.
Mm.
And he in the comic books, he's reformed and he could leave the Suicide Squad anytime he's wanted. He's served a sentence,
Oh.
but he thinks he has to pay a personal penance, so he stays around longer.
Okay. Because he's done some bad things. He wants to make up for it.
Exactly.
Oh.
So, but yeah,
Good
so
on
that's the
you.
squad. Interested to see how it turns out, but who knows? The next show is coming up, so I guess we're done.
All right. Peace out. Thanks
Peace,
for
guys.
watching, Johnny Knapp.
Yeah, Johnny Knapp and
And
whoever
all
the other
millions
person
that were
was.
out there.
The millions and millions. And yeah, folks. So we will see you guys next time. RATG Radio every Saturday, 5 p.m.
Peace. See you later.